new episode of Extreme School Makeovers. This is Dragon Power Jr., the neighborhood hero. Alright, one thing I did want to say was, you can tell a lot, by looking at the outside, by what's going on the inside, okay? If the front just looks in shambles, if the outside of whatever, a business, a residence, or a church, or whatever the case may be, if it's in shambles on the outside, pretty much it's in shambles on the inside, okay? Now, for what reason that is the case, hey, we don't know, okay? But, I can say as far as the schools and stuff like that, when you're feeling underappreciated, when you go through what they go through on a daily basis and still feeling underfunded and not being compensated for what they're worth, with the grounds crew and the custodial staffs have a lot on their plate. And somebody reached out to me and was just like, no, it's just laziness or whatever the case may be. Okay, that could be the case, okay? But if you're feeling underappreciated, there's no motivation, there's no inspiration there, okay? So you're just going to do the bare minimum until you feel appreciated of what you do. When you feel like, you're being valued, okay? When someone appreciates what you do and you feeling value, okay, you're going to become, innovative, creative, and motivated to go the extra mile for your job, But if not, then it's going to look like the front of the school, pretty much. Okay, but with that being said, like I told, the staff at this school and the previous schools, my job is to make sure that the beautification is good and organized so it can be well maintained moving forward, okay? Whether it's, me training the custodial staff, me, we putting together youth programs for the students to help beautify the schools. If it's just you wanting the service to come and wanting me to come to help, your school out, I'm for all of that. That's not a problem. You can go into the description and click on the links, and you can just reach out to me, okay? www.traintobeautify.com. You can reach out to me and just tell me, what you need. I'm here for all of it. I'm not going nowhere. The good Lord told me this is what I need to do, and this is what I need to do to keep moving forward, okay? Because the schools really, really can use my help, whether they know it or not. Whether they know it or not, they could use this service, okay? And I've noticed that, some of them, can be proud. Some of them can be, not wanting to help, this and that or whatever the case may be. But just know I'm here, okay? I can easily be reached. Just go in the description. It'll tell you everything right there, okay? But with that being said, please subscribe to the channel, give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment. All feedback is good feedback in my opinion. Help out the channel a little bit, it would be very much appreciated. Hit that notification bell so you'll be abreast of what Extreme School Makeovers got for you, okay? Don't forget to leave a comment, because that's the way it helps out the channel, okay? All feedback is good feedback in my opinion. All right, so with that being said, we are going to still keep going and going and going, and we ain't gonna stop. And I know some people say, well, you know what, it's the summertime, kids ain't gonna be there. This is the best time to do it, because they're not there. Ain't nobody in the way. We can train, we can beautify, we can get everything ready for the next school year. We can get things organized, we can do whatever we need to do right now, okay? And then once we get situated, then we can bring the youth in and get them situated and bring them in on the process so they can alleviate some pressure off of us. All right, so with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Once again, thank you for tuning in. And with that being said, let's stop waiting for the change. Let's be the change. Love you. All right, so now I think we're gonna go ahead and trim these hollies up so they can see up under them. And now we're gonna go along the fence line and cut that stuff back away from the fence. Let me show you. So we're gonna cut all of this stuff around these hollies right here and this holly right here, because it looks like it's a lot of stuff up under there. So we're just going to prune maybe about like an inch up so we can get up under there. And then like along the fence line, all of that stuff that's along the fence, we'll go ahead and cut back around here. All right, they're like going down there. All right, then we'll go ahead and get the cutting, then we'll blow down, and then we'll hit to the other side to make sure that the cars are out the way so we won't mess those up. All right, so it's a beautiful day. They were calling for rain, but it's a beautiful day to hit a school. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get back to work. Love you. Hey, I just want to chime in real quick, just to let you know that if your school can use this service, please reach out to me. If your school can use training services to help, show them how to beautify things properly. If you want to create youth programs, to get the students involved in the beautification processes and stuff like that, reach out to me. You can go in the description, click the link, reach out to me, and we can get this going, okay? Because, hey, as you can see, these grays, we ain't getting no younger. We need to get the youth as involved as possible, okay? So, with that being said, go to the description, click the link, or go to www.traintobeautify.com. Again, www.traintobeautify.com, okay? Everything will be there. Just click. Even if you want to donate just to support the channel, it'll be very much appreciated, because gas prices is ridiculous. So anything you can support, anything you can donate will be very much appreciated, okay? Well, I'm going to let you go on and get back to the video, because I know you're dying to get to this video. Yeah. All right. So with that being said, www.traintobeautify.com. Reach out to me. We'll work it out. We'll get it together. Let's beautify the world. Love you. All right, after those limbs were smacking me in the face, I thought I'd decide just to go ahead and cut them down so it'll be free and clear so it won't smack nobody else in the face. Let me show you. That's it. That's all. I told you it was a lot going on with the front of this school. You ain't want to believe me, but I told you, you're going to believe me one time. You're going to believe me one time, okay? But, you know, we got to take care of for them, okay? And I will, like I said before, I will go back, reach out to them to see if they want me to do the front, and the back and the sides and stuff. If they hadn't already taken care of it, I'm going to shoot on over there. But either way, we will be at a new school next week, all right? New school that we can beautify to show the people on the inside that they are appreciated, okay? If that nobody else I appreciate you. That's why I'm coming. This is why I'm doing this, okay? You and the youth are appreciated, okay? So, with that being said, thank you for staying towards the end. Don't forget to look at the before and afters. I know you'll enjoy watching it as I did making it for you, okay? So, I'll see you all next week. Next week, there will be a new episode of Extreme School Makeovers. Tell your friend. Hell, tell a stranger to tune in next Sunday for a new episode. Tell them to subscribe to the channel too as well. We want to get this to as many people as possible. Okay? I know a lot of people reach out to me and say, hey, you deserve more subscribers. Yeah, I think I do too, because it's a lot of work. But hey, whenever God sees fit, that's when we're going to get them. All right? But I'm going to need y'all to help them to push it along. Okay? So with that being said, I'll see you all next week. Let's stop waiting for the change and let's be a change. Love you.